My name is Matt Spoon. I'm the gunsmith here. I've been here for about 10 years. I'm from Springfield, Missouri, and I went to a gunsmith school out in Colorado. I got hooked up with Marion and been down here ever since. First year, it kind of just blew me away because during duck season there's hundreds of people in here and all of them want their gun fixed right then because they drove however many hours to get here and they're paying $500 for a hunt, so you can't exactly tell them, it might take me a couple weeks to fix your rifle or your shotgun or whatever you got going on. I'm the Weatherby Warranty Repair Center for most of the southern United States, and I also do all the Academy sports, shotguns and rifles, Weatherby rifles in the entire United States. There it goes. I probably work on about 6,000 or 7,000 rifles a year, shotguns and rifles. During duck season, on an average day, I probably work on 30 to 50 a day. It gets pretty crazy around here sometimes. And in the summertime, just needed to find something to do to stay busy, so we started building rifles.
When Matt is not performing routine gun repairs, he is building some of the most advanced precision rifles that money can buy.
Primarily, we started out building rifles for deer hunters, and now we've gotten into building tactical rifles, long-range rifles, and even competition rifles. We can do pretty much anything now. This is a 6.5 by 284. It's a Lapua case. This is probably currently the most accurate round in the world for multiple shots. He actually flipped a prairie dog over it 1,400 yards as best as we could figure. This gun is definitely capable of 1/4-inch groups at 100 yards all day long. This is the surgeon rifle. Everything's just perfectly machined, tight tolerances. The threads inside of there will be perfectly square. It's shooting less than 1/2 inch MOA at 100 yards with factory Hornady ammunition. It's outfitted with a Barrett bores, which will get you out to roughly 1,500 yards. All you have to do is dial, and it pretty much does all the work for you. The Night Force scope is good enough for our snipers over in Afghanistan, so I figure it ought to be good enough to shoot a deer at 1,000 yards.
Custom gun building is a science of matching the perfect action, barrel, stock, trigger, and optics to meet a specific need. Mack's Prairie Wings and Spoon Custom Guns offer custom rifles for budgets of all sizes. They can build you a rifle that is truly one of a kind.
I started out slower, building a couple rifles a year, and I've built it into a pretty good business, building 40 to 50 rifles the last couple of years. The main thing is you get with a custom rifle, where a factory rifle, you might find a decent bullet that it might shoot good. A custom rifle tends to shoot many bullets a lot better. It cleans up a lot faster. This is a Krieger barrel. It'll have the flutes cut in it, and I'll cut a 1/2 inch off the front, because when the cutter tool comes through there, you want to get out any of the slack when the cutting tool comes out. They cut them 3 or 4 runs through them so they're more square on the edges, and then they go back and hand lap them where they're all smooth. If you look at a factory barrel with a bore scope, you'll see little craters and rough spots in it. They're a lot harder to keep clean, and they just don't shoot near as well as the cut rifle barrels. And you get it built exactly for what you like I'll go in and I'll cut my own threads in the chamber for that particular rifle. Like this is a Krieger barrel. It's a 223 1 in 12 twist. That'd be a good one for a 22 250 or a Target 223. I mean, you might like a certain color of stock. This is a McMillan A5 stock. They're pretty popular. You can change the length of pull depending on if you're a little shorter or taller, and a lot of times I just like a rifle stock shorter because you're holding it up to your shoulder, and if you're laying down and you need to change angles and stuff, you can change the comb and the length of pull just on what you like. And I'll go in and bed the stock from here to here with a bedding compound, and it'll have a perfect bed for the rifle to lay in. So if you ever take it apart or put it back in there, it'll always be the same. But they just got all sorts of crazy camo patterns and stuff you can get in them. A lot of people like custom calibers that you can't buy off the shelf. It's a 223 necked up to 30 cal, and it shoots subsonic. It's probably the most efficient as far as bullet capacity for powder. If you try to shoot a 308 subsonic, you're gonna have a bunch of leftover powder and it's gonna be sloshing around the shell. Just everybody wants something different to set them apart from just factory. The same reason we've all put big mud tires on our trucks or custom wheels. You just want something a little different that sets you apart.